another edition of Football Manager 2018. Let's kick into it. Hello folks and welcome back, and today we are going to kick off against Central United. So here's the team for today. The fullbacks are Dunn and Grieve. Central defenders are Mitchell and Lees. In the midfield on the right we have Kane, and on the left Lopez. In the middle we have Cisse and Silas. Up front we have Rule playing as a target man, and Sudgeon as present as a poacher. We are in the transfer window again. What I will do instead of doing a transfer rundown, because I don't think I'll be doing too much in the market, is just cover one or two players as we bring them in, each live com, I guess. So we'll start with the only person we've had come in this transfer window, which hasn't been open long, only on the 3rd, Ryan Kane. Now, he comes from us from Waitakere United. Which is a premiership level team, so a 27-year-old. He's a midfielder. He can play all over the place. He's pretty adept to right, left, as well as the defender, wing back, and attacking midfielder, as you can see here. So I plan on using him primarily here on the right, where he is strong, and that's where he's training at the moment. And if you see the main reason for that is because Cangred is out injured, and Kane's slots in nicely as a good replacement. Now, when it comes to the left side of midfield, he's rated number 2 behind Lopez quite a fair bit, but higher than Stefano. So he will be in the squad most games as a substitute, and probably you'll see Lopez start and maintain the left, and he'll just slip in there as a multi-purpose sort of substitution. Okay, so we'll get into the dressing room now. Assertive, we'll go calm. Let's give the fans something. Assistant, and let's go. A tunnel. I'm going to send the assistant to do that one. I'm not really interested in dealing with those silly questions about what I think of other players not being around. Yeah. Okay, so Samson's on the ball. Beautiful tackle there, Lees. Nothing but the ball. That was fantastic. Stuck out one of those giant legs of his. Just hoofs it there. Silas to Lopez. Lopez running down the flank. Passes. Suggery playing with that protective equipment. Crosses it in. Silas. Just smacked it. Absolutely smacked it. Now, I like to have these on body language. These sometimes reset back, and it just does slightly annoy. It's a new skin I'm trialing out. I've played it for a couple of games. I'm not too fussed about it. It's quite nice, especially going into the match day experience. And that is the header into the goal. Who's Mitchell? Beauty. All right, I think that's his first one for the season. So he's back into the action in those corners with that big head of him. Adam Mitchell. Okay, so Central. So Jenkins has got the ball, finds Kelly, who's going to look inside to Payne. Payne looks down to the wing. Ryder hoofs it. Hey, ship my bricks. Zambrano. Zim or Zam? No, Zam. First shot. I really don't think we could do much of that. I mean, hell's bells. Let's have a look at that again. He just hoofed it, and it was just like, well, I don't even think it hit the ground, just whacked it into the goal. Keeper was just there. We are scouting actively for a goalkeeper. Bennett's got good potential, I like him, but I just think at this level he's getting caught out a lot more. And things like that may be evidenced by that. He just stood there. It's probably being a bit harsh on him, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so Grieve hoofs it, finds Rule's going for a walk. Sellers is just sitting there instead of moving it up. Hoofs it forward to Jenkins for central. We are playing mixed. Why I don't know why my things keep disappearing for some reason. Okay, we'll do that then. So Kane's got the ball cross. No, I don't know what he would have. Is he going for a goal? Seriously? Yo, man, don't do that. I like to think he was crossing it and just completely fluffed it. Mitchell. Wide to Lopez. Lopez brings it under control. Crosses it there. Oh, rolled over the crossbar. 1-1. I'm going to give the guys a bit of encouragement here. I think I did that. Nope. They've got an injury. That's fine. That's fine. Potential foot injury. So that's a forced substitution. So that helps. Going into the half, 3 minutes of added time. Nothing in it really. It's fairly close. We've got slight possession, but it's knife edge here. Okay, so half time. See what the assistant says to try and encourage the team. I'm going to go a little bit passionate here. Keep it up. Oh, we're not doing too badly at all. If everyone continues to work hard, we'll win this. Keep going out there and you can still win this one. Yep. Keep going, guys. Give the assistant something he wants to have a chat about. No. I think we might go. We're going to go flexible here. Ball into blocks, point to flank, drop deeper. Yep, so that's all standard. Cool, and then we'll start the second half. I did go structure. I didn't really remember it till now because of the end of those pre-match tactical advice things you got. And it made sense when it was suggested, but we'll see what happens. They gave away a free kick there, but nothing came of it, obviously. 47th minute. I don't know if I have mentioned it. Suggy is injured. He is playing, though. It's a protective mask. I think Cody Rhodes that he is wearing to protect his facial injury that he has. It's a broken cheekbone or something. I don't know. Oh my God. Mitchell. All right, so Omega's coming on. I'll have him play as a defender. What can you play as? I'll get you to play as a stopper cover. Just drop you a bit further down. I think everything else is okay. What are we? What minute are we? Don't know. Doesn't say. Oh, 56. Okay, let's get into it. Confirm changes. So 1-1 versus Central. This is going to be a tough game. Central have a massive history. Before Auckland City as such that they're known as, which is the NZFC team, Central were the team. They were one of the dominant Auckland. Oh, beautiful. That's in. Kane scores. Hey, nice little celebration there. Oh, yeah. That was wonderful. Just out of nowhere. Mistake, Kelly. Keeper hoofs deflected off, I think, Suggy and Kane. Nicely done. As I was saying, Central are, and also were traditionally one of the big teams in the old New Zealand Championship when it was used to just be basically what Divisions 1 down back in the day. And so they have that tradition. They still do. They kind of are, I would say, a feeder to Auckland City FC now. That's in my opinion. Traditionally, if I get this right, I think a lot of, Greek or Mediterranean sort of culture at the club. Really good. And we've just frickin' conceded again from a free kick. Payne to Sampson. Zambaro again. But Jesse Ryder found the net. I don't know if it's Jesse. All right, we need to concentrate here, lads. Let's concentrate. Let's go and make a substitution. Okay, so who's on the naked knee? Yeah. I'm going to bring Grupla on for Kane. Lopez is playing at a 7.4. What was Kane playing at? An 8.3. Well, no, I won't do that. Right, we'll bring Vaughan on. He'll play as a deep line playmaker, support. I think we'll leave Suggy. I'm going to bring Suggy off for Ricardo. And that's our 3 going forward. Okay, we'll see what happens, I guess. '79th minute. Let's give them. Oh, I just said concentrate, didn't I? Yeah. Oh. So not much is happening there. 2-2. This is the second time I recorded this. Yep. Last time at half time I went to do a team talk and it just absolutely froze and crashed on me. So we're going to chuck in another concentrate there. Oh, Dykstra could be in trouble. D. Dykstra, is he Kenny Dykstra's brother? And he's gone for a walkabout. All right. So let's go and run at these little buggers, and let's go control. And that's just a little bit more expressive. Let's see if we can put the waste of time. All right, folks. So that was a 2-2 draw against Central. A tough match. A tough match, as I expected it to be. Yeah. So I will, just before we go, I will show you how we. Unlucky boys. I'll show you how we. So the last time you were with us. So the last time you guys were with us, we faced Glenfield. We beat them 1-0. We then lost 2-0 to Eastern Suburbs. This was a game I was not happy about. It was a hard game. It was 1-0 for the majority of the game. 37th minute goal by the, and then they just finished off in the 96th minute. I was not impressed with the performance. I don't believe we were the better team. And I don't believe we were that bad, to be perfectly honest. And as you can see, yeah, Forest Hill then, a 1-1 draw. 2 early goals, really, in the first half by both teams. So Tim Rule got the equaliser in the 26th minute. And then, obviously, you have seen us today against Central United. And in the table, which you would have seen anyway, and you will see over here that everyone's played for this round. So some games are played on Saturday, some on Sunday. We are still somehow second on the table despite that. And it's quite surprising that we beat Glenfield and they are the top team. So we obviously lost the Eastern Suburbs here, and I guess maybe based on their position, it's kind of, you could say it's justified. Yeah, maybe. Due to Central just now, and yeah, like I said, Forest Hill. So it's a tight league, it's a hard division, and I'm not too surprised of that anyway, to be perfectly honest. So guys, we will see you next time. I've got it planned to face Waitakere. So we're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4 games offline and then come back against Waitax, unless something changes. And like I said, if we make any more transfers during the season, this transfer window, I will let you know. But we've only made the one, which is Ryan Kane. So next time you see us, if we have made any more, I'll let you know. Alright, I'm Parkera. Thanks a lot, guys, as always. I hope you enjoyed this. Hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and leave some comments down below. Thanks a lot. Take care, guys. See you later.